And 1928, good luck. Okay, I'll play a Sicilian for this one. I'm just getting a little bit of variety. Goes the really attacking line, okay. Just developing. Knight forward might be a move, but I don't think I should. Pawn up, pawn down, bishop up is natural. Yeah, let's go d5. I think pawn down is the move, I think. Oh, he takes. Okay. I'll just take and drop straight back when I need to. Just debating whether to bring the bishop up or not. I think it's probably common sense to, but... So I'm just playing this for variety, not because I know what I'm doing. Actually, I quite like the move knight forward there. See if he gives up either of the pieces. So we can get rid of the bishop and then drop back. So I think that makes sense. Then just simply drop back. Okay, I'm going to drop back because we're under attack. All I want to try and do now is castle. But he's got a very quick attack coming, so here he might do this. Say bishop up. Takes, I think is fine. So I'm just going to play it. All I'm trying to do is develop and castle, but I'm not a Sicilian player. It's just a little bit of occasional variety. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Okay, he's played pawn up. So we castle. So now we're in a position to take back potentially. So what's he going to do? Bishop down, I guess, is very natural. He does take, so we'll capture back. But he's just going for the open file. The rook across as well. That's logical. Can we deal with it? Knight in, we probably just take immediately. I don't think we need to think much about that. But I want to keep these pawns back if I can, rather than giving him a target to sacrifice. This rook will probably have to stay where it is for now. But we need this one across somewhere. I'm not sure where. Yeah, he has played knight in, so I think we just take there. I think that's a good trade for us. If you go with the queen, it gives me maybe bishop up and I can trade here as well. Yeah, it feels like the bishop wants to be here. I don't want to lose this pawn, so it's a natural move to hit the queen and guard. It goes across, but we've got the option to take and potentially check and get the queen off. I like the look of that. Let's just take. I mean, you could go with the queen, of course. He's gone with the rook, so we've got the option to get the queen off the board. Our pawn will be on a slightly dicey square, but it feels like something I should do. It's getting a very dangerous position, so I'm just going to do it. I say I'm just playing a random opening that I don't know too well, so a little bit of variety. Now bishop here as a temporary guard, but it's probably not going to be that great. Bishop comes down, so rook across is very logical here to hit the pawn. So hit the backward pawn. I guess you can go back or this way, but what do we do? He's gone back. So I'm looking at maybe rook across for bishop up and then f6 at some point. That's common sense. If I go here, rook across, bishop up, I don't like the look of that so much. Here, say bishop down. Then I guess I'd have f6, wouldn't I? Yeah. I'm going to go here because I'm trying to play bishop here and get rid of this bishop. If he plays bishop in, I think I just play f6. And obviously you can't take. That's what he's done. So I'm going to play f6, drive the bishop away, and then bishop up. If I can get the bishop off and then start activating the king, then I think it's not quite so bad. But I've still got an isolated pawn versus a collection of pawns, so it's still not as favourable. So I think just bishop back for my opponent. This gives my opponent the option to run, of course, and not trade. I mean, maybe here as well. That's what he's done. So we'll just simply charge that bishop. And what does he do? If he goes here, I think I'm okay to take. He could come all the way back, I guess, but then it restricts his rook. So now we're potentially going to double up here. Now, I like king up to stop the rook coming in, but do I want to do that? I've got a chance to double the rooks up. Now, he's probably going to do this, or he could do this, but that's probably better. But then we can try and activate. If I double the rooks up, can he ignore it and come down and allow takes? Takes, trade. He probably can. So I'm going to bring my king up first and then do something like this, I think. I'm just trying to stop the easy one move infiltration. If he doubles up here, I'll probably try and guard first. Oh, he's come forward, so he's going after my pawn, but that should be a good swap for us. So rook across now. If he takes and we trade here, he's the one then with the isolated pawn. But he's going to check at the end of the line. So here, takes, check, up, takes. It's not quite so good for me. So I'm just going to play a simple holding move for now. Maybe it's a mistake restricting my rook, but I'm going to try and push the pawns further forward. This rook here. Okay, I want to go here to stop the check. If he comes right down, fair enough. I think I just double up then. But I want to get this pawn off this rank. I mean, maybe I can move the king, I'm not sure, but I don't want to let his rook come in here, but I want to go here and pressure this pawn. But if I could do it without losing these pawns, that feels better. So here, again, takes. He's still got that rook check and he collects this pawn and guards this one. And it's not easy to try and collect here, for instance. So he's activating his king. Here, takes. But now I can take and trade with a check, actually. So here, take. And I get the check. I think I can go here now. I think I can actually take. Maybe he's got a deflector move. Maybe. I just take and he takes here. But it's actually... it gives him an isolated pawn. He's probably going to have to play here. But take. I can grab a pawn even if I lose a pawn. I think that makes a difference having the king here. Because if we trade, I get a check. So now I think I can push up, right? Now I can push up. So if we trade, he's still got this pawn, but at least it's isolated. So in principle, it's a bit easier to deal with. Not easy, just a little bit easier than it would have been. Yeah, I'm going a little bit too fast here. I think we've both gone a tad bit too fast. So it's not an easy position. So take, check. Maybe you can step up and guard your pawn, otherwise I can try and win a pawn, but mine might collapse, so I'm not sure it's a good trade. Otherwise I can go here and try and come behind, but that's difficult. Take, check. If you step forward and you're a bit casual, I can come across, but maybe you can ignore it and just start marching, can't you? So, I'm just debating whether to play a rook up, but then it might release this rook. Okay, I'm just going to take and go forward. Let's check and come here. Yeah, he's found the right square, so I think I activate my king now. Hold on. Here he goes here. Ah, does he? I think I go here. So if he plays rook across, I take his pawn. He's pushed, but now I'm going to try and bring the king up. If he waddles this way, I'm going this way. That's my intention. That's the intention anyway. I don't know if it's good or bad, but that's the intention. Oh, that's a good move though. That's a good move. That's annoying. I mean, I can check here now and he might have to defend that pawn though. Although, take here. Take up, they're going to fall. But I can throw a check in. I can't defend that, so I'm going to take. We just check. So this is where I've got the decision to make. So here, take, here, take, we can check. That feels playable to me. I'm going forward. I don't think he can allow me to keep that pawn. But now I think I check and whether he wants to give up this one or not. And can I keep these? I don't know, but he has gone back. So I can maybe push this pawn. If he checks, I just take here. And if rook down, I can step back. Rook across, I can rook back, right? So I'm going here with a view to trying to collect this one. Oh, he's just gone after the back pawn, but surely I can safely trade now. I think I take and step back. He needs to cut my king. He doesn't. So what's the right square? Here. Check. Which he can kind of do anywhere. Oh, but then I just go here. Here. Then I lose my pawn. I don't want to play this. Here. Here. I kind of end up there anyway, don't I? But rook down. King down. Although here, check, here, and I'm driving his king back. Yeah, I'm too low on the clock now. I'm just going to go after his king. I can't really guard this, so... I mean, if he goes there, I could do this, of course. That's what he's done. So I can drop back and retreat. Or I can drop the king back, but he just checks. Okay, let's drop back for now and guard and try and come back. But it might be very drawish now. It's going to be hard to try and make any positive progress now. Maybe I should have tried to get across, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's just gone for the draw. I'll drop back here for a move, but I guess you just check. But I'm getting low on the clock. But I want to try and play on if I can. I mean, I can throw a check in depending on what he does. That's what he's found. So I'm going to go up and try and come behind. As long as I'm not too far from my pawn, I should be able to defend it. So he's gone there, but that lets me across now. Now I can run the king behind so I can defend it easily. Yeah, can he push maybe? Here, I can check and he'll have to guard this pawn. It's probably just a perfectly fine draw, isn't it? It's just, well, certainly I'm going to struggle to win this, but I want to try. But he needs a bad blunder somewhere. I think that's what it needs. But I'm the 1 minute down on the clock, so what do we do? What's he done? Rook down. Okay. I'm going to check and drive his king back a bit, I hope. So do I risk this? Here, here, king up. I'm going to risk it, I think. I'm going to risk it and just push forward. Rook down. Okay, I've got to go there, but he doesn't have either of these, so I think I can collect, but maybe he can just trade off and it's just a drawn end game. Pawn down, I think I'm okay to actually take because they attack the rook, but... yeah, pawn down, take, and then push on, and it's risky. It's probably still a theoretical draw. Whether we can get a draw is another matter. I mean, he offered a draw, but obviously I played on. I'll lose a shed load of rating as well, I imagine, here for even for a draw, but that's just chess. Yeah, he's going to just keep checking now. So here, check. So here. Let's go here for one move and see what he does. Now, can I go here? Rook across, check, back, and I can just keep checking and it's a draw. The other option is I go here. He gets out of checks. Does he push? I can never make progress, can I? It's just a dead draw, this. Here, check, here, check, here. Say rook back where it is. I can just check and I can't make progress. So I'm going to go forward and just get a repetition, I think. Let's check. Okay, so he's gone back, so I think I just check here. I don't think I've got any tricks. Yeah, it's going to be a draw. There's nothing else I can do, so we've got a draw there, but well played. I lost 5 points for that one. 5 points for a draw. That's silly, but that's what's happened, so let's put it through. Right, I had to take a break and come back to do the post-game review of this one. It was taking a long time to do the analysis, but it's now finished, so... There the move times for both players. You can see it was pretty much a flatlined game the whole entire way through. So we've played it with 94% accuracy each. The CPL is 11 and 12. And we just got a few simple mistakes each. So you can see it was pretty much flatlined the whole entire way through. So in the opening here, the engine's saying we shouldn't have actually taken a bishop, just drop the queen back over. Then in this position... We shouldn't have taken the knight. We should have just developed the rook. Otherwise, here we gain a very slight advantage. So we're +1 betting, and apparently we should just give a check with the rook, but it looks like it's very difficult to make any actual progress, but that's what we should have done. It's just saying rook to d3 check, but there's nothing else particularly there. Although it's just completely flat line level, so both players played it pretty well, so that's not a bad game.